had a encounter with a person.
Oh, yes.
All right, so if we're all ready to do this, Chaos, you finished your supper?
Yep, I'm good.
Alrighty then. Pop. Hey, okay, so as it were, you all have, as from last session. Yes, I'm describing last time. So, you all went ahead and were at Lumberton, having run into some bits of a situation. You came to realize that maybe going to the Darkened Isles was not a good thing, especially finding out that there could be a possible war brewing on there. Learning that possibly some of your allies may also be in the middle of this, you sent them a message letting them know, hey, shit's going down, you might want to be careful. So, deciding that going to the Darkened Isles might not be in your best interest, you decide to go straight to Trapperton and skip like a week's worth of content. No, I'm joking.
Interesting.
So, into Trapperton instead, you managed to go ahead and go on the open sea to your next destination. Some of you had a more interesting trip than others, or about it as equally interesting, but nonetheless, you did make your way there. Just for shits and giggles, because I am going to pick on some of you. What was some of the things that you did find while on the sea? Who wants to go first?
That we found on the.
Yeah. So you found some interesting things on the sea. What did you find?
Oh yeah, I didn't find anything. I learned something, and is knowledge not the greatest gift of all?
That's true. What did you learn?
I learned that. Why didn't I write it down? I wanted to learn the history of. I believe it was Trapperton, and they are a council-based city.
Correct.
Trevor's lifted heavy weights ever since then. His brain working properly. Oh my god.
I
feel like that's all I remember off the top of my head.
That's probably the most important. Also, is that they have a lot of festivities and activities going on most of the year.
They are entertainment focused.
Mainly focused on the third level.
It is structured for your. The city is structured for your pocketbook's convenience.
Yes, that, but also because hybrids are very activity focused. So in order to keep the peace and the calm and not cause any problems, they provide a lot of activities so people have shit to do. So that's the main thing about Trapperton. That's two main things about Trapperton. There's a few other things, but you missed it. It's okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. You'll learn them. All right. What else did anybody learn?
Bjorn learned about rumors of a sea serpent and a giant, or an island that appears and disappears.
Yes. Yes, you did. Perfect.
That's what I was gonna say.
I think you both kind of learned that same time in a way.
Well, the island, yes, but the sea serpent, Bjorn. That.
Yes, you did learn that perhaps at some point, if you ever get time, there's some interesting shit that happens up on the ocean. So there's
Bjorn's
that.
all over fighting a sea serpent.
Oh.
I just see the Beowulf version from like 2004, but with the bear and the sea fighting scene.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
You just see the bear
like
with like
that.
an axe in mouth. It's like, diving through the water.
Heck yeah, I'm all for it. Let's go.
Hilarious.
Like how King Kong just jumped in that water and get something.
And that was pretty
Awesome.
much what we learned.
Like this.
Okay. I think those were the main things you guys learned. Mostly about the town and some of the activities on the open sea. Nonetheless, having made your way and surviving without too much incident, actually I'd say no incident at all. Lucky enough, like the dice gods were on your side. You managed to make your way to Trapperton. Now at Trapperton, you guys go ahead and make your way in, and it's at this point that Melody wow. I mean, don't. You know what? I'm not gonna go there. So making way in, it's at this point Melody kind of takes the forefront as she seems to know the town. She kind of guides you through and kind of points out other things until she finally brings you to the tournament sign up. Rather the tournament headquarters. Well, not headquarters, like the sign up booth, as it were. Making way there, you all kind of get in line to get ready to sign up for the tournament when Melody bumps into a figure. When they stand and both kind of look at each other, you realize that each of them give a name, or give the name of each other, with the figure kind of mentioning Melody, and Melody mentioning a Victor. As you kind of look at them, you do see a gentleman of the fox hybrid variety, also with red hair and blue eyes, and Melody kind of turns, he introduces them as brother. I will say, for the sake of brevity, because I don't want to so much roleplay for Melody, I will go ahead and say that they do have a bit of a conversation. They kind of talk about how they're doing. They both mention that they are well with each other. And it's at this point that Victor kind of invites Melody over for dinner. Obviously there's some hesitation there, but with the reassurance, Melody is like, I'm going to go meet my family now. I've met them for a long time. I'll see you all later. To which case she dips with her brother and she goes to meet her family. At which point you guys are all left alone.
Oh, there goes our guy. That's our
Oh,
guy. She just left.
Meh. That's okay. Family's important. So, anyway, we know where we need to go to register.
Yes, they.
Hey, you're like right there.
Let's go register.
All right. So, I'm just gonna walk up to the person registering or stand in line or whatever I need to do.
Yeah, you guys stand in line, back to where we were. No, I can imagine you kind of stood out because there's the thing with that Melody, but no, they let you back in line where you were before, and it takes a little bit because the line is there's a, you can tell that the people up front do have a process and they are very used to this process, managing to kind of get people out pretty quickly, until it kind of comes to your groups like, hello, welcome to Trapperton, welcome to the tournament, Tournament of Heroes. I am your receptionist, Mrs. Mary. I'll be helping you today. Now, are all of you in a group?
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. So it's going to be, you will be participating in the group battles. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay.
Can I fight the individual battles too?
It is not recommended because there's some cases in which you will not be able to be fully healed or taken care of. We do have the independent medics and clerics during the battles, but if you participate in those separate battles or partner battles or even group battles, there might be that chance where they cannot get you in time. As long as you realize those risks and accept them, and you will have to sign this waiver, then you are more than yes, you can.
She's still talking, but Bjorn's already signing the waiver.
Okay.
So you're really going to go on your own as well?
Yeah,
Jeez.
absolutely.
Anybody can sign up on their own. I just need you all to sign your name. And is there anybody missing from your group, or?
Yeah, we have
There's
one
one.
more person who ran into somebody and took off for a visit. with her
Oh,
family.
okay. Oh, okay. We'll just make sure to put their name, and we will go ahead and make sure they are added to your group. What is their name?
Hey guys, how do you spell melody?
With letters.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, Melody
my
is her
phone.
name. You know how to spell it?
Yes, I do. Here, I'll write it in for you, no problem. And
Thank you.
Yem has to make a note here. One moment. All right. Okay. All right. So we have a bug. Am I right? Which one of you is bug?
That's me.
Okay, wonderful. We have a
That's me.
Mr. Baker.
Yeah.
We have a Bjorn.
That's me.
Wonderful. We have a Mr. Wispel.
That's my father, but yes.
Oh, wonderful. And we have a. Oh my God, my brain. I'm having a moment.
Let
Lutho.
the neutrons
Mr.
connect.
Mr. Tess. Mr. Tess. Which one is Lutho Test?
Oh, that's me. Sorry.
Okay, wonderful. And then we have a Melody. Okay. And Mr. Bjorn, you say you're going to be on the independent fighters list as well?
That's what I want to do.
Okay. Is anybody else will be participating in the independent fighters as well?
I think it would be fun.
I'd
Try a few
be up in
things.
there too.
Okay, so I will go ahead and put in Mr. Baker and Mr. Bug. Okay, and are you even any of you going to participate in the partnered category?
Hey Lutho, you want to join me in the partner category? We make a good team.
I'd love to join you in the party category.
All right, so we have Bjorn.
Carlson
Hey.
makes a good team too.
Yeah.
I
Damn
was,
it, you all
I'm
make a good
fine.
team.
I'm fine with whatever.
I was half expecting Bjorn just to
Have it.
be on his own partner team. Bjorn, do you want a partner? Sure.
Bjorn,
Have it.
Bug.
You bug and rabbit.
Carlson as singles, and we have Bug, and Popley as one group, and Bjorn and Lutho as another group. Then we have the whole group as well. Did I miss anything?
Billy's missing all of this. He's just shaking his head. He doesn't know what's going on.
All right.
He's fighting in the
Unless
partner.
someone
Partners
wants
in the group.
to do duos. I mean, I'm fine with not doing duos.
Okay, so it looks like everyone is set. Okay. And those of you that are participating in the other arrangements as well, you will have to sign the same waiver. So here you go, Mr. Popoli, Mr. Bug, Mr. Lutho. I need to sign these papers as well. Mr. Carlson, here you go.
Yes. And anyone who doesn't know how to write, I can write for you.
I can write, I just don't know how to spell very well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I could spell it for you.
I know how to spell my own name.
That's great. I just have one question.
Yes.
UG.
So when we get to the fights, is it expected to be non-lethal?
It is expected to be non-lethal. If for some reason something does happen and someone is injured or critically injured or something along those lines, we do have medics and clerics on standby, and we do have, in the worst case scenarios, a high standing priest that would be able to revive you if you do happen to die. Let's hope that doesn't happen, but it's happened once or twice, so we do have one standing on by going forward from there.
Alright, I will not go for the kill then. I'll just knock him out.
That would be appreciated.
It would be rude to kill fellow competitors.
I would agree, so don't do that.
You get that, Bjorn? No killing.
Everybody just stares at Bjorn. Everybody just stares at Bjorn.
I have never killed a person.
Intentionally.
Killed a lot of things, though.
Yeah, well, I can't. I'm sorry, I lied. I have killed bandits in some events, but in normal circumstances, I don't kill people. I kill animals and beasts and stuff like that.
Mary's just kind of blinking as you're all describing this kind of stuff. I'm just gonna do my paperwork now. But she kind of puts everything very well. So you are all registered and set to go. You will be expected to arrive to be at the Coliseum within 2 days' time before the sun is completely at the top of the sky. So probably about 12ish or so. That is when the tournament games will start on the first day. In the later days, they'll be taking place early in the morning, which we will go ahead and notify you on that day. Till that time, rest up, go ahead and explore the town. We have a variety of activities and things to do, as well as places to eat and places to explore. And we do have a few museums as well. We also have one amusement park down the way, which has a variety of rides. And we do have one of our artificers who's made a miniature train that goes around the city as well. So that's something
I want to go to the amusement park.
You want to go there?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll go with
I
you.
want to go too.
Well, if you go right down the way here, make a right on that street down over there, and just keep on following it down. You should eventually hit the amusement park. Like I said, there's a variety of rides, and there's a few games, and then this train. There's a fee for it, but your fee is discounted since you're a fighter.
Okay.
Yes, we definitely going there. It's free.
It's not free. It's not free. It's
discounted. So instead of like 2 gold, it's 1 gold or something like that.
You would be correct. Yes. Have you been here before?
Yes, we going.
No, it's just random numbers I picked.
Well, that's lucky. On the side note, I should also mention discounts and everything. On top of that, many of the lodgings and other places to eat are also discounted because you are also fighters. Not as much, mainly for the profit of the facilities. However, you will find that they are discounted to some degree. So perhaps that's
25% or 10%.
That is on the decisions of the facility. It does vary.
Yeah, I would expect that.
Is there any questions or anything I can answer for you?
Yeah, what for the winning the tournament, what is the reward for that?
So for the singles category, there is a variety of winnings, obviously for each one. The winner for the singles would be 1,000 gold pieces. For the partnered tournament, it is 2,000 gold pieces, and for the group tournament is 6,000 gold pieces.
Oh wow!
Nice. Thank you very much.
No problem. Anything else I can do for you?
Anything else, guys?
Oh, I think I'm good.
So let's get going to have our fun day. And I wave goodbye and say goodbye.
Goodbye. Enjoy your time, and I hope you enjoy the tournament. I waves
Thank
you
you.
off.
I will.
Oh,
Eat. Let's get some mail. Let's get hammers. Let's go.
That's post-tournament activities. When we win.
Oh. All right.
Another point. It would be better to wait for the hammers for later.
Yeah.
About 2 days.
I live while we alive, guys.
I would also mention she did hand you some paperwork with explanations on the tournament. Kind of like
I
a
will
guidebook.
hold on to that.
All right. Yeah, just general rules and what to follow and what to expect, and kind of like general etiquette. Like, it does say things like you are responsible for your activities both in and out of the tournament. If you are found to do any sort of a criminal activity inside the town, you'll be expelled from the tournament. If you're not allowed to attack someone once they're down in the middle of the tournament, that's considered no bad sportsmanship. You'll be expelled from the tournament from that. If you purposely try to kill someone, again, you'll be purposely expelled, or you will be expelled from tournament. Stuff like that. I'm going over the general rules of the tournament.
Alrighty.
Does it say anything about health potions?
No, actually, yes, it does. It says that no health potions or potions of that variety, or potions in general, are allowed within the tournament.
Like our
All right.
steroids and drugs,
Sure.
performance-enhancing drugs.
Between rounds, so you can heal up.
Honestly, between rounds, it's fine. You can take a potion of invulnerability before a match or something, but you could take general health potions and stuff between matches. Yes.
Yeah, it's like Gatorade at that point.
That's sure. No, why not?
Both of them can be red.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at that.
Health potions in a squeeze bottle. Sounds good.
I mean, I personally prefer the blue Gatorade, but that's just me. Anyways,
Oh yeah, blue's good.
blue's
Healing
good.
potion in a Go-Gurt pouch.
There we go. Yes.
Let's go in a shot container.
Jelly shot. Jelly shot.
All right. So, as you're gonna start walking around town, where y'all headed?
Towards the amusement park.
I just want to be try to be the adult / mature one today, since Melody's not here.
Okay. All right. You're gonna be the responsible one today. All right.
We're all doomed.
Oh no.
Oh, we should totally find one of those restaurants.
We are doomed.
I have that all-you-can-eat ticket for.
Oh yeah.
From where?
And whenever whenever they had the drinking contest that you won.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
those.
you gave me one of the tickets.
I gave you two.
Oh yeah, right.
You get those at a very specific company.
Yes, that's why I said we need to try to find that in the restaurant. Which is hopefully it's on the ticket because I can't remember.
Melody
Or
would have
even
known
Co.
that.
places. Or even
Oh, there
Co.
you go. There you go.
My God, I can't believe. Okay, yeah, no, that's canon now. So walking your way toward making your way downtown. Sorry, I'm having a moment.
Take your
Okay.
time.
Yeah, nope. I'm bringing myself back to focus here. So, as you go ahead and make your way towards the direction that you were guided by Mary, the receptionist, you go ahead, and as you kind of approach, you watch as the crowd gets, while it was kind of thinner earlier, it kind of becomes more dense in a sense that more people kind of start walking to and fro and kind of enjoying themselves. You hear more sounds of laughing, and as you approach, you do see that at one point there's like a little bit of a gated part of where on the street, and no, there's two people standing there, but you can tell that generally they're just to kind of make sure nothing bad happens rather than actual security detail. They look kind of like volunteers. As people kind of walk in and out of this sort of gated area, and you can tell that's probably where the theme park kind of lies. Almost, it's more of a fair, really. So as you kind of walk through these gates, you do see a few things that stand out to you immediately. To your left, and you obviously saw when you were kind of walking through, you see a very large Ferris wheel, which is kind of going right now, kind of rotating around through doing its rotation. As you look to the right side, you see a variety of games set up. You see some people like are bobbing for apples. You will see some people kind of throwing what seems to be like sacks of grain or some sort at a target, trying to dunk this large man into water. You also see at the far end there seems to be a test of strength, where there's a hammer and someone tries to hit it, and there's some item that starts to move up towards a bell, and then they try to reach the bell, see how strong they are, and then they get prizes that way. Then there's a variety of these types of games within that area. You see further down there seems to be varying stalls of food. Standard fare, you see things like there's like a length of a sausage kind of put into a bun with condiments put on it. You do see that there is other sorts of items. There's like this breaded item that looks like fish, and when you bite into it, some sort of like jelly inside. Or some have chocolate inside. Some have like some sort of custard inside it as well. Donuts are there present. Some are like little bowls of donuts. Others are your standard fare. And there are some legitimate sort of, one in particular that actually seems to be serving like plates of food. And they're disposable plates, so you can tell some people eat out of it. They're like wooden plates, and they'll toss them into a bin once finished. So there is that as well. You do see a little further down there seems to be a variety of performance. A little hard to see from what you know when you're standing at the entrance, but you can definitely tell they're doing tricks and such. And then at the very far end, you do see that there's some sort of train, and you see one kind of leaving the platform now and starts to kind of head off into the city.
I would like to say, if there was anything dealing with acrobatics or circuits, I would try to join into that.
Okay. You just still start going, just run off and look for something like that?
Yeah, do some cartwheels and stuff. Go and do some things.
Okay. We can know that real quick.
Man's got a side hustle.
Let's see.
You know, like
Okay. We'll
probably have my head braid up.
Okay. Good to you. Second. What about anybody else? What's everybody else doing?
Kind of want to try the test of strength there.
Okay. Bjorn.
Yeah.
Bjorn walks off to the test of strength. Okay.
But I don't just run off. I want to go try that thing. Go that way.
All right. Anybody joining Bjorn?
Really a test of strength kind of guy, but I'll gladly
Yeah.
join them to watch.
I'll try it once as well.
Okay.
Once.
But you're already away.
You're already gone, my dude.
Yeah, I don't run away. Come on. I'll watch him.
So, what about you, Papa Lee? What is Papa Lee gonna go do?
Papa Lee has never been to an amusement park. He is amazed and overwhelmed.
So he's just gonna. Can I assume he's just gonna follow the group, maybe?
Maybe. He is going to produce Remy and ask him what he wants to do.
I mean, it kind of hops onto your shoulder, like, "What's up, boss?"
My little friend, what do you do in these situations?
Just go have fun.
What do you do for fun?
Well, I hang out your shoulder here. Give you advice, make critiques sometimes, that sort of thing. That's probably not the best advice. That's probably not the best advice. I'm sorry. Look, I don't know, go enjoy some food, go try some games. There's a train thing over there. That might provide some information for you. Try everything.
But Billy's gonna do the only thing that comes to mind at first, and also my mind by the proxy. He's gonna close his eyes, point his finger out, and spin in a circle until he stops.
Roll me 1d5 or 1d6. I'm sorry.
I was about to say I can't find a D5.
You could do R/R1D5.
Oh, could you?
Okay, you kind of start spinning. You guys watch as Papa Lee starts spinning, and eventually Papa Lee, you stop. And as you do, you stop at the games.
To the games, and he runs with his hand in the air.
That's kind of where we're headed
So
anyway.
perfect
So.
because he's a lucky rabbit.
There we go. All right. So as Bug heads off to look at the acrobatics and the entertainment, everybody heads off to the games. Bug, as you kind of walk up to the entertainers, you do see that there's a lot of stuff going on at once. There's some trapeze artists going on. People are flying through the air, just doing tricks. There seems to be somebody on what looks to be some sort of bouncing device. It's a trampoline, kind of hopping and doing tricks in the air as well. You do see various clowns kind of doing juggling, and some of them actually have a sort of animal on a solid ball doing tricks. Kind of looks like an owl and a bear mixed together.
Oh man, I want to get on the trapeze and join into there. Just jump into it.
Okay. You're just gonna run up on this and join the performance.
Yes.
What could
Oh,
possibly go wrong?
all right. Okay, here we go.
Oh, these poor people who have trained together for years for a specific show.
Then they get outclassed by some random dude who just walks in.
You kind of walk in, and you see there's a fence between you and the performers. Does that stop you, Bug?
Is there a gate? I can just talk to somebody
No
to
gate.
try to persuade them.
There's really no one to talk to. I mean, there's just you know those little little fences that they usually use at performances. They're like halfway, you know, like up to your waist. Those are kind of lined around the performers right now.
Can I do some performances in front of the gate to attract their attention? Like some cartwheels, some flips, and say try to make a show of myself. Is there a competition?
Sure.
One man show.
Roll me a performance check.
Performance. I want to use acrobats.
You're more performing, my
okay.
dude. Performance.
Okay, well, do it.
Okay. As you're trying to like put on this show, trying to, you know, show yourself off a bit, you do catch the eye of the individual on the trampoline. They are a squirrel hybrid, male, and they just kind of look at you, just kind of raises a brow, and then you watch us kind of jump off the trampoline, do like a flip, and then land on the ground. To which they kind of walk over to you like, "What's up, buddy?"
Hey, I was looking at y'all performance and I was like,
Uh-huh.
I wanted to get into it too. I always was interested in just art.
Art.
How y'all?
Oh, art. Okay. See. All right. Cool, kind of looks around. Hey, ladies and gents, check out this guy. He wants to perform with us. Our arts. You think he should be part of the show? And everybody just kind of looks over at you. Also with the 18 performance check, it's like, oh man, he did do a couple, you know, cool tricks and everything. Well, the squirrel man just kind of looks at you like, all right, Mr. Showoff, go over that fence. Let's see what you got.
All right. Jump over the fence.
Okay. All right. All right, ladies and gents, Mr. Showoff here is going to do a little bit of a artistic competition with me here. You know what this is, Mr. Dude? He points at the trampoline. You know what a trampoline is.
I see a trampoline. Yes.
Wonderful. I just making
Yes,
sure.
I see. Yes.
Wonderful. So, I am going to do a few tricks here. And then it'll be your turn. If you do better tricks than me, then, you know, maybe we'll have something for you. If not, I want you to fucking leave. You have a deal?
Holy shit!
Yeah. Let's do it.
Alright.
Bring it.
Alright. Cool. Perfect. Okay, so as he kind of
Not afraid. Bug is not afraid.
as he jumps onto the trampoline here, it's like, all right, for my first act. And you watch as he starts jumping on the trampoline, trying to get some height, and he starts doing tricks. He does like a cartwheel in the air. He does like a backflip 3 times in the air. Kind of does like it's almost like a somersault in the air while he's turning, and you watch as he's twisting and turning in all these various ways that you didn't think possible. He's gonna roll a performance. Okay, all right. And that's he has that. Okay. However, some of the much of it seems like very basic things. Some of the things you were seeing before. and the crowd seems kind of like, okay, this is kind of basic. Nonetheless, he just kind of does a backflip off the trampoline, lands on his feet. It's like, all right, hotshot, your turn.
I'm assuming I gotta do it again with performance, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right. That's what I thought.
Rough.
Okay. So as you kind of take off,
Oh man.
there was a rather stale kind of reaction for this squirrel, probably because of his attitude. But as people kind of look at your performance, they kind of like look between each other, like, I mean, both of them kind of like, eh. Yeah, but the wolf, no. Veins are very dexterous like the squirrel. You kind of hear these things. Beat you by 1 point.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys are both disappointments. Delightful.
No, this guy. All right, get off my trampoline. It's my turn. And as he jumps on, it's like, all right, time to take this up a notch. And you watch as he starts to jump even higher than before. He's doing splits. He's doing cartwheels in the air, but he's doing like 5 cartwheels at once in the air, flips and turns and backflips, and you'll watch as he does a few poses as he kind of lands on the trampoline as well, kind of showing off. Okay, that's better. And as he just he does this one little flip once more as he kind of lands to the side, just because like had his hand in his on his head, lands on the side of the trampoline. As he does that, he kind of motions himself to the side where he lands to the side of the trampoline and lands like feet first on the ground. It's pretty impressive. And so he lands like, all right, your turn, buddy.
All right. Let's do it again.
Oh
Great.
shit! No, the squirrel man kind of has the hype. It's like, yo, wow, that was actually really cool. And you come up, you see how the squirrel's like doing the tricks and everything. You start backflipping, twirling. You do like many of the tricks he was doing in repetition, but better. And as you kind of get on the trampoline, and just like he did with kind of like landing on his side on the trampoline, then kind of shoving off to the side, you do the same thing, but you flip 3 times before landing on your feet. And it was like, ooh, oh wow, that was cool. And the squirrel man just kind of looks over, he's like, all right, smart ass, let's do this a 3rd time then. That's the last one. And he just kind of jumps onto the trampoline. This squirrel seems pissed.
He's been shown up.
He is an angry squirrel.
He trained his whole life for this.
And he's being shut up by a wolf. Yep. Wow. Okay. And so as he kind of flips and does tricks and various other performances, he is showing everything he got. He's really into it. He does there's like a pole not far from where they are. He kind of like does a high flip, lands on the pole, and jumps even higher than before landing on the trampoline and continue his jumps. You do see that there's various kind of items nearby, and he starts like kind of jumping to and fro these various items, staying off the ground while he's in the trampoline to stay on the air. And it's actually pretty cool. Before he kind of jumps onto the trampoline, and with his last sort of flourish, he kind of does a few flips before landing on the ground again and doing a pose. He's like, all right, hotshot, last chance, go for it.
Here we go.
Oof.
Oh, yes!
My God!
Bug. I shoot. Oh, cheer.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Champ.
Wow. That's 2 natural 20s in a row. Okay, yeah. As Bug, you kind of watch him do the streets like, I can do that. I can do it better. And you do just that. You go ahead and flip from wall to wall to wall. You, at some points, you're not even using the trampoline to get from wall to wall, post to post, wall to wall. You're just bouncing around like a goddamn pinball machine, using the trampoline every so often. Even as you kind of look down, you see the squirrel. The squirrel just has his jaw on the floor as he looks at you. And as you kind of make your final flourish, you jump on the trampoline, you do these flips, and you manage to land right in front of the squirrel, posing for all to see. The squirrel is glaring at you at this point. Oh, they're cheering at this point, like, wolf man. The squirrel just kind of looking at you. He isn't saying anything. As he kind of turns and gives a whistle to a tent, and you watch as coming out of the tent slowly seems to be a figure, kind of portly, as it were. He's a human with a long handlebar mustache and small glasses, and he kind of walks like, yes, John, what seems to be the problem? And he just kind of looks over to you. He's like, this guy's looking for a job or something. He just kind of looks over at you, Bug. All right, well, is he the entertainer? Is he a performer? Yeah, something like that. I guess he can actually, do okay with some trapeze and some shit like that. But probably want to start him on the lower end, just in case. The man, which you can probably presume is probably the circus headmaster, is like, well, if you want some jobs and you want to perform at a circus, that is a glowing review from John, despite most things. So you may perform here if you wish, as long as you give a portion of your earnings to me, then you may do so.
Sounds good. That sounds okay to me. I appreciate that.
Wonderful. All right, don't bother me. I'm counting my money. And he kind of just walks off back to his tent.
Whew. Hey.
Which John kind of looks to you. Looks
that took a lot out of me.
Yeah, I bet it did. Anyways, that's my trampoline. Get your own. And he goes back to his trampoline performance, looking very pissed off.
Y'all see Bug walks off and does some cartwheels while trying to do cartwheels without hitting anybody and enjoying himself.
Okay, yeah, we'll say Bug starts to perform for the crowd, gaining up a little bit of your audience. Oh my God, the 2 natural 20s in a row. Okay. The gods smile on Bug today. As we move over to the other side of things, so okay, you all enter the colorful games, as it were. Like I said, you see a variety of games, some of them simpler than most. You do see that now as you kind of enter the area, there is one other game. It looks like a test of aim where you take like a slingshot and try hit targets for as many points as possible. You also see like what seems to be a ring toss, and there seems to be bottles at the far end. You kind of try to toss rings onto the bottles. You get 3, and depending on how many you make, you get prizes for that as well. You also see at the far end, you didn't see it before, but there also seems to be a sign up for a pie eating contest.
Oh yeah! Excitement.
what would each of you like to do?
Pie eating. Test of strength and wait for later.
He needs to build up bulk so he can hit it harder.
That's true. That's true.
That's right.
Okay, anybody else?
I would like to try that slingshot one.
Alright, enough. Alright. Alston's going for the slingshot. Okay.
Papilli is going to try the little grain bag toss.
Pop up. And last?
I'll try the ring toss. That seems like something I should attempt.
Okay. Let's see. We will actually start with the ring toss. Actually, that's probably the easiest to do. Alright. As you approach, you all watch as there's a man kind of like looking over the booth, and he's kind of like, 3 rings, 3 tries. Get them all on the glass and win the ultimate prize. If not, win a smaller prize or no prize at all. Who's gonna try? Who's gonna try their luck? And who has the best aim here in town? Who has the best aim here in Trapperton? Come on, try your luck. And as you two approach, like, we have 2 individuals looking like they're ready to test their skill. Alright, sirs, you want to go ahead and go around? It's going to be 1 silver to try.
Okay.
Alright, and you gotta put down the silver, and he hands you 3 rings. Alright, 3 rings, 3 tries. You gotta go ahead and make go ahead and toss the ring and try and get onto the bottle there. If you do, you go ahead and you're gonna win the first level prizes. No, throw the second ring, make it, win the second level prizes. Make throw the 3rd ring and get the ultimate prize if you make it. If not, well, so sorry, so sad, too bad. Alright, go ahead and throw that ring. And I need you to make me a flat dexterity check for me, please. 22. Alright, you throw the first ring and you kind of toss it lightly. Your monk instincts kind of taking over, and you watch as the ring kind of floats, and you realize it's much lighter than you thought it would be. It's kind of like has that weight to it, or lack of weight to it. And making good judgment of it, you kind of toss it, and you watch it kind of like hovers for a minute before slowly floating onto a bottle. Like, oh, first level prize, very nice. But can you make the second 2? Try again. Second toss.
Stuffed possum needs a baby friend.
Oh, you gonna toss the, okay, I can actually do this. And so you just kind of toss out the ring, maybe with a little bit too much strength at this point, and you kind of overshoot the bottles a little bit. And as the ring kind of floats, you watch as it floats, just hits the tip of one of the bottles but manages to fall off. Like, ooh, too bad, so sad. Unfortunately, you missed the second toss, but you have one more try, give it a shot.
My own ring toss, level 2.
There we go. Tossing the ring, you go ahead and watch as the ring kind of hovers towards the middle of all the bottles, and before slowly starts to come down. For a moment, you think it's not going to hit the bottle, but just as it kind of gets to right where the bottles are, it kind of floats your own way and manages to land right in the middle of one of the bottles. Like, oh, we have a second level prize. Very nice. All right, choose your prize. You want a stuffed tiger, a stuffed duck, or a stuffed bear?
I want a stuffed duck.
All right, here you go, buddy. And he goes ahead and gives you a duck. It's a stuffed animal.
Yay! Stuffed duck. Ducks are a menace.
All right.
So
All right.
I have 2 animals.
How about you, Mr. Rabbit Man? Want to take a try? Want to take a try?
He nods his head yes.
All right, 1 silver, 3 tries. Let's go.
He hands him the silver, and he wants to judge the weight of the bag because he's never done this before.
Yeah,
He's thrown mushrooms, but he's never thrown a grain bag before.
they're not green bags. They're like rings.
Oh, I thought we were going on to mine. Yeah, I might as well try it.
I'm sorry. Did you want to do the ring toss or the bag for the pool?
Well, let's do the ring toss. You said that was the easiest one, but Billy does not have good luck.
Okay. He goes ahead and hands you 3 rings. You kind of like judge the rings weight. You do kind of feel them, and they are far lighter than you expect.
Alrighty. Billy is going to give it a light sniff, and then he's going to throw his first one.
All right, make me a dex check, please. Okay. You kind of throw it out, and as it kind of thrown out, it hovers a little bit on the like a little bit lower than Luthos were, but you do watch as it hovers over a bottle and just kind of floats down onto the bottle. All right, we got the first level prizes. Well done, Bunny Man. But can you keep it up? Let's find out. Go ahead and take your second try.
Prizes.
Billy's going to take the second one, give it a little wiggle, and he's going to flip it at the bottles. Dexterity next 2.
All right, so you go ahead and throw out the last string, and this one's a little higher than most, kind of goes a little further, but just like the previous one, watch this kind of floats a little bit, and it does eventually land on another bottle. Like, oh, second level prizes. Nicely done. All right, but can he make the third one? What do you got, Rabbit Man? Make it happen.
He's going to grab it and think for a second. He's going to hold it up to me. He's like, do you want to throw it?
Jeremy's just like, nah, I wasn't good at these kind of things.
All right, we'll give it a kiss for good luck.
Just kind of stares at you, stares at the ring. No.
Fair enough. And he just closes his eyes a little bit, and he said, praise Cluck, and just throws it with his eyes closed towards it. And dexterity number 2.
Okay.
Not enough.
1 second.
It's
Roll me 1d4, Poppily. Oh, damn. Alright. You do watch as your little buddy kind of looks at the ring. You watch as he kind of moves his hand, or kind of like puts out a wing, and just seems to like trying to do something. But eventually just like, dang it. As you see for 1 second, the ring is starting to float down. It looks like it's about to move, like it's weird. It looks like it's moving off to the edge for a second, and then starts floating towards, like to the bottle. But eventually, it just kind of stops and then falls before making it to the bottle. Oh, that was a little weird, but also close, Rabbit Man. I'm sorry. You do not make the ultimate prize, but you do get the stuffed animals. I have the tiger and the bear left.
Tiger the bear.
I have the best duck.
I have Cluck.
I have a miss.
He's gonna.
Society.
He's gonna. Yes. He's gonna. Billy's gonna point to the bear, and he said, "I want my son."
And then just kind of looks at you, looks at the bear, looks at you like, sure, buddy, whatever you say. And he kind of he grabs the bear and kind of hands it to you.
Billy is going to take it and hold it underneath his arms.
All right. Who wants to give it a shot? Never shot. Come on down. Come on down. He starts shouting at other people. But you both get stuffed animals.
Yay.
We'll move on to Carlson at this point. Carlson, you kind of approach this booth, and you see there's like a bunch of milk bottles standing on the way. And you see that people are shooting the slingshot and trying to like break the bottles. You get 5 shots, and each bottle is a different color. Also, the further the different colored bottles, which are further away, depending, the more points you get, and depending on how many points you get, depends on your prize. So, the closer bottles, they are 1 point. The middle bottles are 3 points, and the furthest bottle are 5 points. And you need a total of 15 points to get the ultimate prize. It's 5, 10, 15 level prizes.
All right.
And you actually have 3 shots. Yes. So, as you kind of approach, like, all right, who wants to go ahead and give it a shot? You, sir, you look like you have quite the aim. Do you want to go and try for the ultimate prize?
I will take a shot at it.
Very well, very well. Here's your slingshot. Here's your rounds. The closest are 1 point, the furthest are 3 points, and the further ones from that are 5 points. Get 15 points, and you'll get the ultimate prize. Get 10 points, and you'll get the medium prize, and get 5 points for the lower prize.
Right.
All right.
And how much is it? 1 silver?
It is 1 silver, yes.
I happily pay that.
All right. Okay. So, 3 shots. You have to make a range attack throw. You are proficient in this.
Just click on the crossbow, it'll be the same.
Yeah, yep. So, go ahead.
I'm going to aim at the farthest one right now.
Go for it. Ooh. You kind of go ahead and pull on the
looking good.
You pull on the slingshot, and as you do, your fingers kind of slip, and the ball kind of slips out of the slingshot before you go ahead and let go. And as the one running the booth kind of looks like, I'm afraid that's going to count as a shot because you did let go of the slingshot. I'm sorry, that is 1 shot.
I'm going to take 2 more shots at the long ones because go big or go home.
There you go. Okay, that's better. You kind of line up your shot looking at the further bottles, and not wanting to mess up this time, you let go, let it fly, and you do manage to hit the bottle, and you watch as it smashes from your shot. Oh, we have 5 points on the board. 5 points on the board. Go ahead and take your last shot. Easy enough. You go ahead and let the other one fly. You hit the second ball, and as the person who is she is a mouse hybrid, Guy claps her hands like, ah, you got the second shot too. Wonderful. That means you get the second level prize. They're stuffed animals. They are a badger. They are a deer, and they are a mouse. I personally prefer the mouse.
And I'll take it.
Oh, here you go. And she hands you the mouse. They have a mouse stuffed animal.
Nice. I kind of want to go again, but oh well. We can go on someone else.
You want to go again?
Yeah, if no one else minds.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. You go for a second shot. It's like, okay, well, yeah. You can go one more time, but then I have to go ahead and serve the other patrons. Okay, here's your 3 shots. Here's the slingshot. Go ahead and give it a try.
At the far ones again.
Go for it. You go ahead and wind up, and you let go of your shot, and like nothing, you go ahead and take out the first bottle. Easy.
And again.
Ooh, you go ahead and release your shot, and you just kind of tip the bottle, but doesn't like destroy the bottle or anything. It's like, oh, so close.
This may be a waste, but I'm using inspiration to try it again.
Okay.
It's only a waste if you don't hit it.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, there we go. Go ahead and almost like time reverses, kind of line up your shot. You see it in your mind. You see the mist in your mind. You're like, okay, I have to slightly tilt it this way. And you go ahead and let go, and you manage to smash the bottle.
Yes, let's go. And I'm going to fire for my 3rd time, trying to get the ultimate prize.
Yes! You go ahead and you kind of turn to the last shot, reloading, and you let go, and you watch as the bolt fly, and you go ahead and smash the last bottle as the mouse hive like kind of starts jumping up and down, clapping her hands like, wow, we have an ultimate winner. Nice, nice, nice. All right, you get the ultimate prize.
Wait.
Flip side. So you can choose one of 2. We have a very large stuffed animal. It's a stuffed it actually comes from the other nations, but is a panda bear, and it's a large stuffed panda bear. Or you can go ahead and get a voucher for our eating booths, 5 vouchers, and you're able to get free snacks from them. Which one would you prefer?
Take the panda.
All right. When she said large panda or large bear, you weren't expecting too large. Like, okay, give me 1 second. This is gonna be a little difficult to get out here. 1 second. And she kind of goes like towards into a back room. Takes her a few moments. Then you see the door open, and you kind of see at the door this large, not imposing, it's actually very cute, sort of white and black bear. And it's kind of pushed through the door, and almost like a pop is gone through the door. Doesn't damage the bear or anything. And as the mouse kind of like hobbles over, she kind of sets the large bear in front of you, like, okay, here's your large ultimate prize, sir. This is your large panda bear. Oh my gosh, it's kind of heavy. Okay. All right. Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much. And I picked it up and started walking.
This bear is as big as Bjorn, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nowhere near as heavy though.
Nowhere near as heavy, but it's got a little bit of heft to it. Obviously, it's not too bad for you. It's probably very heavy to this mouse lady, but for you, it's not bad. And you start carrying this around. Okay. So you got a mouse and a fucking large bear. Okay. Jesus. Okay, so you'll move on to our best bear,
Yay!
Mr. Bjorn. Bjorn, you go ahead and sign up for the pie eating contest. And
Heck yeah.
as you kind of sign up, it's like, all right, we got our last contestant. Perfect. Everybody line up, go ahead and set the tables, and we will go ahead and begin. To which you are kind of given a seat, Bjorn. You see there are 10 others competing with you, and as you kind of go ahead and take a seat, a pie is put in front of you, and no man's gonna wait until you're given the signal, and then start eating the pies. Eat as many pies as possible within the amount of time. The one that eats the most pies or isn't disqualified or gives up in the middle of it is the winner. Everybody understand?
Yeah.
Alright, any questions or anything? Everybody like shakes their head. Bjorn, do you have any questions?
Nope.
Alright. Alright, good luck, folks. Okay. So, as you go ahead and sit down, it's like, all right, ladies and gentlemen. You watch as you kind of like she touches her throat, and you hear the echo of her voice kind of over the crowd. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to go ahead and have our annual pie eating contest today. We have our fine contestants taking on the challenge. Today's pie is going to be apple pie, given to Raven Cove facilities. So we do appreciate our sponsor contributing the pies for today's.
This is excellent. I can stick it to them even more.
I knew you were gonna like that. Do thank our sponsor, and they do have their own booth in the eating facilities, so do give them a stop by, as they will be selling these pies as well. Nonetheless, I'll let the games begin. So, contestants, on my mark, go ahead and start digging in, and may the best person win. So, ready, set, go! As everybody starts diving into the pies, including you, Bjorn. Bjorn, you are munching away, going at these pies, as I can imagine. As you do, go ahead and make me a Constitution check. Not saving throw, just straight check. Oh my god. Okay. So, the check equates to how many pies you actually eat. So, you all watch as Bjorn just goes through these pies like nobody's business. And you watch as like the 4 people or 2 people that are next to Bjorn kind of stop for a second and look at Bjorn just chow down these pies, and he is demolishing everybody at this point. Because you got Dr. 20, I'm gonna add in another 5 pies.
Oh, nice.
So right now you have eaten 29 pies so far.
What? Well, everybody knows Bjorn is a gigantic eater, so.
These are like, I just imagine these are like the little pies from Walmart to him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, pretty much.
That's my son!
Yeah, they're not like whole pies, they're like miniature pies.
Oh, okay. No, that's not a big deal then.
So Bjorn, Bjorn is just like putting them all over his face, just like crumpling like the metal tin, kind of like putting them into his mouth, just one by one. There is one other individual that seems to be close to you. They are a cow person, a little bit heavy set, but they seem to be not too far behind you with 20 pies.
So that normally would be the shoe in for winning.
Sorry, what was that?
Normally they'd be the shoe in for the win, but
Yeah, but Bjorn's on deck in here, and they have a little bit of competition. All right, Bjorn, go ahead and roll again for me, please.
all right, let's see what I get.
Okay,
That's a number.
that is a number. Bjorn, as you go ahead to continue to dig into the pies, you go one after another, after other, and you are unstoppable. They have one stomach, but it's a very large stomach sometimes. As you go ahead and munch down the pies, Bjorn, you're what, 52 pies now? You watch as some of the other people are kind of slowing down, getting full. Again, the cowman is keeping pace with you. You are at 52 pies. He is at 45 at this point. He sees you and he's starting to pick up the pace. I gave him advantage, but I have disadvantage on the next one. Okay.
Because he's shoveling too much in his face too fast, I guess.
Exactly. All right. Bjorn, make the last roll for me, please.
Will do. Oh,
Okay.
feeling full.
Okay, at 62 pies, as no, the last two you've been trying to chowing down, and these are smaller pies for you, but they're pretty filling. And as you kind of get to the last sort of last length of this pie contest, they're feeling a little full. You've actually like start to slow down a little bit. Probably want to save some for the rest of the evening. And as for
There's like lots of food here that I gotta try, so.
Exactly. So the cowman, how many do you have? 62, right?
Yeah, 62, and he was at 45.
Right, okay. Okay, alright, yeah, no, that's how it be sometimes. You go ahead and watch as the cowman continues to keep us like a decent pace, but nothing in the pace that will probably keep up to you as he eats another 15 more pies before you hear a whistle. It's like, contestants, stop eating! To which point they count the pies. They go on the rows like, okay, 15 pies, 20 pies, 15, 13, 5 pies. You need to train some more. 5 pies, not a lot, alright? Okay. It's a little kid. He was just being a dick. This kid looks like it's kind of comes to the cows like, oh, our reigning champ at this festival with 60 pies, Mr. Moo. Mr. Moo, how you feeling? How you feeling? It was a fabulous time, but I think that gentleman over there, and I got points at you, Bjorn, might have something. Make sure you count it twice. You kind of walk to like, oh, right, Mr. Bearman, what is your name?
Bjorn!
Bjorn! All right, well, let's count the pies, and let's see what you got. 1, 2, 3, you count all. 60, 61, 62 pies! Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have ourselves a new champion. To which everybody starts cheering. Even the cowman's like, nods his head and press kind of gives you a clap.
Yay!
All right, well done, lad, well done. So,
They were good pies.
I'm glad to hear that. And thank you, Ravenco, for your contribution to this contest. As a prize, here is your trophy, and you watch as you're given like a little trophy with a pie on it. And also here's your ribbon. I don't know where to stick this, so I'm just gonna hand this to you. There you go. And last but not least, your ultimate prize, which is a free voucher to Raven's Co restaurants here for a family meal. So if you have any friends or family here, you'll be able to eat the free tonight.
Oh, very nice.
All right.
I'll just put it with my other Ravenco vouchers.
Well, warning: do not get into a drinking contest with the Ravenco people.
No, they don't play fair.
they play fair with me.
Yeah.
All right. Oh my god, excuse me. Okay, so you go ahead and get your prizes, and you're let off stage. The cowman kind of walks around like, "That's a fine display there, lad. Do you like eating?"
I love eating.
I love eating too. You know, we have a little bit of a farm down on the ways there, and the missus is always trying to improve on her craft. We're looking for test tasters now of our food. If you're ever in the area and would like to, have a little bit of a job, something of a job, something like that, come on down, and we might have something for you.
I may take you up on that. Mr. Moo, right?
Mr. Moo, it is.
It's been a pleasure competing against you.
That's my pseudonym. My actual name is Lucas Marks.
Lucas Marks. It's a good name.
Thank you, I appreciate that. In either case, come on down anytime you want. We'll happily have you over.
I appreciate that immensely.
No problem. Well, I must be on my way. I gotta go tend to the farm. You have a nice time now.
All right. Thank you. Take care.
And he kind of walks off.
Oh, I feel pretty good now. All right.
Okay. And as you all kind of finish up your last bits, you all kind of, I'm gonna say you all kind of join back together to explore. You do see, as you're kind of walking around, a rather familiar figure that's been doing tricks in the background this whole goddamn time. Bug.
Oh! This is great! I've learned so much stuff! Woo! Oh, this is nice. Oh, by the way, is there a cute little entertainer over here? I need to look up. I need to see some cute entertainers.
No, actually, they're all guys.
Forget it.
Did not ask what.
You wasted your time there, Bug.
They could still be cute. No grudge.
What about the entertainer? The crowd. Is there some cute girls in the crowd? Come on now.
Make me a perception check, sure.
All right.
It'd be funny if you got in that one.
Come on now.
Oh, I hope so. I already have something planned for now.
Why you said that? Why you said that? You
Yeah.
One, right?
Manifest destiny. Oh my god.
You burnt up all of your dice karma in the first one when you were performing.
You have
Amazing.
no idea how big the swell on my face is right now.
Or mine.
So,
You did this to him.
Bug, you're
6:30,
kind
my
of,
friend.
so here's what you're seeing. As you kind of look around, you kind of know it's hard to see with all the tricks and everything you're doing, but you do see kind of at the corner of your eye, you see this older woman, probably in her 70s, kind of look at you, just give you a wink.
Is she an elf?
No, she is a human.
Oh well, I guess I go ahead and do that.
But at least Bug doesn't judge.
He's not racist. We'll give him that.
That's true. Yeah.
Hello, ma'am. That's interesting.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
That was beautiful. That was actually beautiful.
Just like, oh, Sonny, I am not too old for you, but I have a lovely daughter. I'm sure she'd love to meet you. She's not here right now, but maybe at another time, you can go ahead and meet her.
Let her be at the competition. I'll be there. I'll be there.
That sounds wonderful. All right, dearie. You have a good time. She kind of like claps your hands, kind of like squeezes your arm, like gives a little like, yeah, and just kind of walks off.
Trying to pick up the oldest lady in the audience.
He's going for experience. That's my other boy.
Well,
as the wise and forefather of a strange nation once said.
Oh my god.
I just like how I just have a Bjorn-sized bear with me.
Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, Bjorn, you do see this giant bear Carlson's carrying around. That's because of you.
Wow. Where'd you get that?
I start flipping back to y'all and say, "Hey guys, hey, that's a big bear."
Yeah, I won it.
Neat. I won my pie eating contest.
So low.
I got a duck.
Good.
I show off my duck. Look at my stuffed duck.
I also have a mouse.
I pull out my stuffed possum. I've got two.
I got a stuffed mouse now as well. Hold it with my other hand.
Does the possum have stuffed possum have a horrifying mouth on it, or is it actually cutesy?
It's actually pretty cutesy.
I'd be happy with either.
Y'all have
Possums are the most adorable creature that they're nature's gentle giant or gentle
rat
monstrosity.
Monstrosity, yeah.
Because they're adorable until they open their mouths.
True.
True. I get any tips?
Yes, you get 3 gold and silver.
That old lady was going to give you a tip, sir.
Wow. Wow.
Or she's looking for you to give her daughter a tip.
Hey, I wasn't going there.
That's too far.
But Billy shakes his finger at Bjorn. It's like, that's not how I raised you.
Behave. Everybody behave.
Try, y'all. I really did.
Okay, so bringing it back in, you kind of show off each other's prizes, and as you do, you realize that you kind of look off to the side, and there's a large crowd kind of gathering off to the side of the entertainers.
Oh, what's going on here?
Okay. As you kind of look over, you watch as there's a younger lady, kind of in a... How do I explain it? Almost like in... I'm just gonna say it for the sake of saying it because I don't know how any other way to describe it. Almost like in a gypsy's outfit. And as she's looking about, she kind of raises her hand. Hello, friends. Hello, families. Hello, everybody in between. I am Enchantra. I'm here to go ahead and show you a marvel in both the arts and magic. But first, I need a volunteer. Many of you may have had various prizes at the booth. Anybody within the audience today willing to see something amazing done with one of those stuffed animals you've gotten? Anybody?
Billy has no cares. He runs forward.
All right, as you walk forward,
stuff my animal right now.
Wonderful, wonderful. I see you have a few things here. What would you like to? What did you have, Popley? I forget.
I have the Bjorn bear. It is my son.
Right. So that's adorable. I love it. Okay. If you would for me, go ahead and place it right down in front of me here.
He gently sets it down and gives it like a little pat on the head.
All right. And like, okay, watch as you go ahead and make this bear a marvel You watch as, almost like a puppeteer, she kind of holds out her hands. She just kind of starts moving her fingers a little bit. And at first you don't see anything. But eventually, you watch as the bear starts to twitch a little bit. And almost with like one motion, jumps up to its feet. And starts to walk around a little bit. You see as the lady, fully in her focus, kind of looks like, and now, for my next trick. And you watch as she kind of moves her hands. And you watch as the bear does like a cartwheel, and then does a flip as well, and it starts doing really simple tricks. Before she moves her hands again, and you watch as the bear walks over to you, Poppily, and kind of holds out their hands like it wants a hug.
He's gonna snatch it up.
You kind of snatch up the bear, and to which the woman kind of stops moving her hands, and the bear goes inert. No, it's just a normal teddy bear now in your hands.
He's gonna flip around to Bjorn. He's like, "Can you do that?"
I'm not stuffed. Well, I am stuffed, but not with the same stuff.
You would like to keep the contents of your stomach where they're at the moment.
I'm full of apple pie, not stuffing.
Anybody else wish to have a demonstration? If someone has a larger animal, I can demonstrate a few other things.
I have a duck.
No, do not bring it to life.
How about you, sir? And he kind of points at the one with the panda bear.
Panda bear.
Why not?
Wonderful.
Today's been a fun day.
All right, bring it forward for me, please.
Yeah, I just haul it forward.
All right. You kind of, set it down like she has, and kind of, extends her hands again, and you see that there's a full focus. And before she starts, is like, watch as there are other tricks I can do with the larger animals, the other stuffed animals. She starts moving her hands, and as you kind of look to the side, you see there is like a target, and there's like almost like a scarecrow. And as she kind of holds out her hands and starts moving her finger, just like before, the large stuffed panda bear comes to life. Kind of looks around, and you watch as it kind of like claps its paws together, and just kind of gives like almost like it's doing a cheering motion to the crowd. To which the crowd just like claps its hand and cheers. And as it kind of does its thing, kind of walks over to the target, which is like a hay barrel off to the side. To which it just kind of holds out like a paw and winds up and goes right for the target. And you watch as the target, almost like an explosion, you watch the hay kind of blow out from where the bear punches, which kind of raises his hand again, and everybody kind of lets out a cheer.
Damaged?
It is not damaged.
Oh, thank goodness.
The bear kind of walks over to the target, and just like again, kind of like raises his hand to cheer. Doesn't say anything, obviously, but you watch as the bear kind of just like does a roundhouse kick and kicks the scarecrow in half, like it's nothing. No damage to the bear. Before I take a stand and cheer again, which is another cheer from the crowd. Before the lady kind of moves her hands away again like normal, and it's like, and you watch the bear kind of just sit down and goes motionless again, like, thank you everybody. If you're ever interested in the school of puppetry, we have a class every weekend, so please stop on by at the Silverleaf School, and we'd be happy to teach you. Everyone have a nice day now.
I go collect my bear. That was neat.
Are you talking to the lady or just kind of talking to yourself?
No, just talking to the group after getting my bear.
It was different.
Can you teach me? Can you teach me?
You saying this out loud, Bug?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like there's a fee for the admittance for the school. But if you wish to learn the school puppetry, are you magically inclined?
No, I'm very not.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not something we can definitely teach you. You're gonna have to learn the ways of magic a little bit. But once we've teach you the basics and kind of gone through the proper education for magical training, we can definitely teach you about magical puppetry.
All right, I'll be there.
Wonderful. Well, I have to set out now, but you'll take care and have fun at the festival. And with that, she kind of just runs off.
Right. I walks away. Hey, they so fast.
All right.
Really is curious about this as well.
What are we doing now?
Well, for one thing, we need a space to keep all this stuff that we want.
Don't one of you have a bag of holding?
I think Buck does or something.
Have it.
Gonna shove the big bear in there.
No, I resist for now. Also, I don't think Bjorn would fit in that tiny hole, so I don't think the bear would either.
The bear's stuffed, so it can be squished a little bit. I would say you could probably fit the bear in there.
Okay.
I mean, it'll take a bit of work, but
Yeah, it'll take a little bit of work, but it can fit in there.
Also,
All right, let me add that.
yeah, I'm probably gonna give this to Melody. She missed out on this whole day. Yeah, so let's just stuff it in the bag for now.
I'm attaching my stuffed bear to my satchel, or to my bag, kind of like a old little K-pop, J-pop kids, girls.
Okay. Yeah, no, definitely you can do that.
There's also that strength contest. If you want to try that,
I
Bjorn.
was actually just thinking about that.
Yeah, let's try that.
All right, you all head on over to the strength contest. As you approach, there's one man kind of finishing up. You watch as the bell gets like 3/4 of the way before it starts to drop again. Like, oh, too bad, so sad. Who else want to give this a try? Who else wants to give this a try? Ring the bell and win a prize. Oh, look at you, Bear Man. You look tough. You look strong. All right,
Ew.
come on down and give it a shot.
All right. So what do we got going on here?
All right, simple enough. Take the hammer, hit the mallet. Sorry, here's a mallet. Here, just go ahead and hit that part right there, and depending how hard you hit it, the item will go up. Hit the bell, maybe, and if you do manage to hit the bell, you'll win a prize.
All right.
Prizes.
You get 3 tries. However, you only have to succeed once. So, here we go. Good luck, buddy. And I need you to make me a strength check.
Oh.
You go ahead and try to swing for it, but you manage to miss the actual mark by an inch. Like, oh, you actually have to hit the thing, buddy, to actually get the stone to hit the bell. Try again, though. Try again.
All right.
Okay. Kind of, centering yourself, Bjorn. You watch as you kind of wind up. This time you manage to hit the bell. You watch as just skyrockets up the levels, and all of a sudden you hear a ding before the marker drops back down. It's like, well, what do you know? Finally, we have someone strong enough to beat this challenge. All right, buddy. Time for you to earn a prize. We got a few things here. we have this a giant stuffed apple. It's not real. Don't eat it.
Oh.
We have this figurine said to have magical properties, but it says that they'll give you good dreams at night. It's a little like a statuette of like a lady holding a moon. And then we have
Nice.
these this mask here. It looks like a little mask that kind of goes over your face. This will allow you to breathe underwater for 10 minutes.
Once?
Only once.
So good.
Take your pick. Take your pick.
You know what? I like good dreams. I'll take the statuette.
All right. It's all right, buddy. Here you go. Have fun, enjoy, and enjoy the rest of the festival.
Take a swing at it.
Oh, we got another contestant. Yeah, come on down. Come on down. What's your name, kid?
Carlson.
Wonderful. Take a swing. Get 3 tries. If you hit it, great. If not, well, sorry.
Oh well.
By the way, it was a silver to try, Bjorn. I should have mentioned that. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll take 1 silver after I hit it. I assume that doesn't work.
No, you swing up and kind of like it goes up like maybe 3 feet before coming back down. It's like, oh, good try, but you're gonna have to hit it a little harder than that.
2 more tries.
More tries. You watch as the marker kind of goes up almost halfway, a little past halfway, but comes right back down again. Oh,
Get frustrated.
closer. Try again. You watch as the marker goes up almost halfway, but then comes back down. Like, oh, it's a good try, good sir. Unfortunately, you did not hit the bell, but you can always try again.
Yes, I do, because I'm upset.
All right, you hand off another, and you have to hand off another silver. It's like wonderful. Give it another 3 tries. Watch as the marker goes past halfway a little bit. Again, doesn't go up any higher and drops back down.
Oh, there you go.
The next one, you hit the hammer. You watch as it skyrockets up to the top, just like Bjorn's did. Yeah, ding, or dropping back down. It's like, hey, what do you know? You did have it in you. Only took you 5 tries, but you got it.
5 too many.
I would kind of agree. Anyways, so we do have 2 ultimate prizes left. We have the stuffed apple, and we have the mask of breathing. Which one would you like?
I'll take the mask.
All right, there you go. I'll hand you the mask.
All right, let's me go now.
All right, tough guy, you ready? All right, you look like you're ready. All right, 1 silver, 3 tries. Go ahead and take your swings.
My name is Bug, the Flying Wolf. Let's go.
That okay? That doesn't seem pretentious at all.
Athletics.
This is regular strength check. I think it'd be the same though.
It's just
Oh,
It's a strength check.
no.
Bug.
It would be -2, I think.
yeah, it's
Do that.
-2.
Okay, so it'd be 8. Yeah, it gets up about almost halfway, but then sinks back and like, oh, a flying wolf is unable to make the stone fly. Well, you can always try again. Try 2 more times.
Okay.
You watch as
Ooh.
the stone makes it about like 1/4 of the way and drops again. Like, wow! Looks like the wolf can fly, but the marker cannot.
I will fly. You just wait. Gosh.
You watch as it gets the marker gets about like 3/4 of the way, kind of settles there before it comes back down again. Like, well, I'm still waiting to see it fly. All right, well, you're out of chances. Would you like to try again?
Yes, I will.
All right, another silver, another 3 tries. Hey, go ahead and watch as like it's about maybe like 3 feet away from the bell, But sinks back down, like, oh, so close yet so far away. Getting frustrated, you're trying to hit the bell. Goes up about 1/4 like, oh, buddy. Dude, it seems I'm in a little trouble there.
It's from all those flips you were doing earlier. You blew out all your energy.
That's what I was saying earlier. No wonder they call you the flying wolf. Alright, try again.
Here we go. Ah,
You go ahead and try and bring Malik down, but you just completely miss the marker and just like, oh, and just kind of looks forward and just kind of gently grabs the mallet away from you. I think you should go sit down, buddy.
okay. All right. Thank you.
Sure.
I'm going this way.
All right, and then he goes ahead and gets someone else to come up and do the test of strength. As you all kind of finish up what you're doing, what else would you like to do?
I want to try some rides.
Okay, there are a couple rides. There's the Ferris Wheel that you saw. There's the train that was advertised, and you also see what seems to be like a giant sort of disc, which looks like teacups on various points on the plate.
That looks like it could be fun.
Oh,
Which ride's the
abstain.
most will last him?
I've been to Disney World. Those teacups, I can't actually fit in them personally, so I bet you Bjorn can't either.
Yeah, probably means I couldn't either.
They are not very big, if they're the same ones.
They're a bit bigger to fit the bigger races, so Bjorn, they would be able to fit you.
Yay!
They at least have one or two.
Bjorn's getting on it. Papilli's getting on it too.
Okay.
I'm staying
Stay on there
off
too,
just to
stay on there.
see people, just to hold people's stuff so they don't have to take it on there.
Okay. So who's getting on?
Bjorn and Papilli.
Okay. So you both get on. Like, all right, everybody. Just hang on tight. We're gonna start the ride here in a moment. Thank you to our artificer and engineers that created this lovely ride. In the middle, you should see a disc. If you grab the disc and pull as the ride is going, it'll spin the teacups faster and faster. Go ahead and spin them at your own discretion. Just try not to get sick. Otherwise, enjoy the ride. And they go ahead and with what seems to be like some sort of lever, watch as a little tune starts to play as the plate starts to spin. Are you guys going to try and spin the teacups?
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Billy is going to eat a little special mushroom beforehand. He has a experiment he wants to try out.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
This could only end well.
Oh, don't get me on the ride. Don't get on the ride.
All right. So if you're trying to spin the teacups, Bjorn, make me a
Strength or athletics?
I'm looking at my rides here. It's actually athletics for this.
All right.
Can I assist at disadvantage? Considering what I'm about to go through.
I don't see why you couldn't.
No. How are you helping him?
I don't know. Just try to spin it faster too.
All right. I'm gonna say if you try and grab and try and help him spin it, sure,
This is
you do it at
rabbit
advantage.
All right. I didn't need that.
That makes sense.
You don't.
What the
You didn't
fuck?
have to actually roll properly.
Oh,
So
I didn't know. I was just.
No, it gives me advantage when you assist.
yeah, that's all it does. How fast do you want to spin this teacup, Bjorn?
I want to see how fast I can get this sucker going.
Okay. All right. So you
Bjorn's been
can't.
sailing a lot. He doesn't have motion sickness issues normally.
Okay. So you grab onto the teacup, and for a second it just doesn't seem to budge, but then it's like it gives out and you start to pull on the teacup, and you go faster and faster, faster and faster and faster. And everyone's like, "Oh, it's so cute, that's so fun." And then the crowd just getting a little quiet, like, is that normal?" As you are spinning like a fucking tornado around on this plate.
And going, whoa! The entire time.
I think I'm holding on to everyone's possessions so they don't fly off.
Properly, as you're spinning, you realize eventually you can hold on to the middle wheel and get stuck at the edge of the teacup. As the teacup's going so fast, the motion is like pushing you against the wall. And as Bjorn continues to spin the teacup round and round, you start to hear a little bit of squeaky from the teacup. It's a little worrying, but it manages to hold as you all continue to hold, or continue to kind of stand the teacup. There's a moment of silence as they're watching this fiasco, and Bjorn is having fun spinning the teacup. Properly, I will say you do see that various people are kind of looking in your directions, and as you kind of move closer to some of these people, they look very scared. Very scared. What is the mushroom for, properly?
Like heavy metal. You hear just like the psychedelic heavy rock in the background.
I
Smoke
gotcha.
fills the room.
Gotcha. Yeah, you are seeing a flash of colors, and it's like the world is the rainbow.
Been faster, my son. I hear the voice of Cluck.
You do watch as you look to your side, grabbing onto your shoulder for dear life is your little buddy. It's like, make this thing stop.
I mean, do I even recognize it's him? I guess.
Yes, you would recognize him. Funny enough, he's the only normal thing in this whole trip.
I'm going to try to grab him and resist sticking him in my mouth and hide him in my robe if I can.
Yeah, I'll say you can. Like, oh, thank God. Oh, thank luck.
Because I could imagine he just has everyone gets like this weird thing. It's like, do not do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. Okay, I didn't do it.
Do not stick the quasi-imaginary bird in your mouth.
His ruffles are all, his feathers are all ruffled and poofed out because you guys were spinning so fast. But he hides in your cloak. It's like, oh, I'm not built for this. I'm not built for this. Or eventually, no matter how hard you try, eventually you watch as the plate starts to slow down. All the other teacups starts to slow down. Yours is the other one kind of still going by the time everyone else has stopped, but eventually it does stop.
Get out and like, that was great.
Everybody's kind of just staring your way, Bjorn. Just some of the mouths are dropped. Some of the kids are like in awe, and that were riding the team's like, I want to ride with him. The parents are just like, no, it's fine.
He's probably dizzy. He spins around a little bit. He's like, that's my son.
Oh, fuck.
I can smell the purple.
You okay, funny man?
He's walking around in the motion of the teacup still.
Yeah, so I could just imagine Bjorn's like, whoa, that was great. Takes a couple steps and it's like, whoa. Almost falling over.
You in fact, Roll me a Constitution saving throw, Bjorn.
All right.
I would like to try to catch him if
Yeah,
he fails.
easy. You're a little dizzy, but you managed to be okay.
I was about to say, I think the only thing to catch would be his stomach.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm
I think
probably
Bjorn has an
strong
iron
enough
stomach.
to hold him up.
Oh, probably, but it wouldn't be a fun time because Bjorn is
Oh.
like pushing 400 pounds. So
He's a heavy bear.
That's fine.
He's a
That's
heavy
not too
bear.
big.
Okay, so as you all go ahead and kind of get off the teacup, I mean, you can get in line again to try it again. Otherwise, there are two other rides. There's the Ferris Wheel, and there's the train.
I've ridden on train before, so a Ferris wheel.
Okay. As you kind of walk around and go to the Ferris wheel, which is towards the exit of the oh my god, the festival, carnival, I should say. You do go ahead and approach. It's like, all right, who wishes to ride the Ferris wheel up? Just for those who are a little less used to motion, this is our alternative. We'll give you information about the city. So, who wants to take a ride?
Ooh, me.
All right, big man, come on up, come on up. Who else wants to go? Who else wants to get on?
I'll go with him.
Ugh.
As you look at each of the carts, they are like square carts, and they do have a door on them. And as you look at it, it just looks like a regular box. Okay, they're multicolored, but there's like no windows or anything on them.
Wait, so you can't actually see outside?
Windows?
Yes.
Meh, whatever.
Well, go up in there.
But Pelly shall stay behind, cuddling all the belongings left behind because he's way too into it.
Sure. Okay. You go ahead, and as the conductor opens the door, it's weird. It's like there's almost like a black, not black fog, like a silver fog, to walk into. Like, go and step on in.
Weird.
Yeah. This is interesting. At least.
Yep, go to step in.
As you go ahead and step in, everything, as you kind of step on in, you kind of close your eyes, and then you walk in, you realize that you're on a platform. Or rather, for now it's kind of dark. You're looking around the room, and you do see one sort of metallic being. You wouldn't recognize him as Warforged, and he walks like, "Welcome, travelers. Please, take a seat." And there are like a couple chairs. They look more like sofas, and our journey will begin shortly.
All right.
Ow.
Go. Take a seat.
Okay, and as you kind of take a seat,
Same.
you take a seat as well. I was like, "Wonderful. I will let the conductor know that we are ready." And you see I have like a few kind of flashes from the eyes. Like, wonderful, let's begin. And with a snap of his fingers, you watch as it's really weird. You don't see anything else, but it's like the box is moving up into the sky. And as you kind of snaps his fingers, you watch around you. There's a clear sort of how to say, oh my god, my mind's going like, it's like windows are all around the room, so you can see everywhere. And you look down the floor, it's also clear. There's just sky. There's just the seats that you're sitting on that are visible. However, as you
I'm
look,
not so comfortable with this.
as you look at the Warforged, though, he is standing, so he's like he's standing right in the middle of the sky.
It was kind of like the Willy Wonka elevator scene at the end of the movie.
Pretty close, yeah.
Great glass elevator, yeah.
And so as the automaton the Warforged kind of, you go higher and higher into the sky, kind of starts circling around. Welcome to the Ferris Wheel of Discovery. I'm your host, Mark 1. It's a pleasure to meet you today. What are your names?
I'm Bjorn.
I am Carlson.
Welcome, Bjorn. Welcome, Carlson. It's a pleasure to meet you. So, I am going to be your guide for today. As we go ahead and explore the area around the town, I will point out each destination and some of its history. And so as the Ferris wheel goes up, like, first, the Carnival Grounds, where you all have been enjoying yourselves. Every few months or so, we do have a celebration going on the Carnival Grounds here in Trapperton. Today is the celebration of the tournament going on. This is the 23rd tournament of the year. Or, sorry, 23rd tournament within the years. Each tournament has been a successful tournament, to say the least. And we progressively learned how to go ahead and have a safe and exciting tournament at the same time. Nonetheless, Trapperton does have a variety of history, being the major city for hybrids on the continent of the frontier. The city was built by a Sir Norwell Fawn, and was built to be a safe place for hybrids that were being attacked by elves. Since then, the main hybrid population has built up to be a city of entertainment and luxury, as well as peace and relaxation. During this time, we have continued to grow and prosper, and do see various changes coming on the horizon. Our city is ruled by a council of 4. Each council member is changed every 4 years, so as not to go have too much power between each person. Our current council is a Dr. German, a Cynthia Brown, a Wayne Duval, and a Mark Hamilton. These 4 currently are the governing body of Trapperton. At this time, if you wish to meet any of these individuals, they are within their office in the higher districts. Now, as you look out, and the Warforged kind of points out to a large building, kind of looks like an academy. That is the Silverleaf Academy. There, various subjects are learned, such as arithmetic, geometry, the sciences, and other such things, including the circles of the arcane. Recently, a new school and focus of magic has been magical puppetry, and this is a staple to the Trapperton city. Discovered by the Agenta family, this new form of magic is being experimented and is being demonstrated at the academy. If interested, please head toward the academy for enrollment to the classes. Over there is the museum of... Sorry, excuse me, 1 second. The Museum of Science and History. There, many discoveries have been made by artificers through the time of the frontier, and so they are shown off and displayed at the museum. If you wish to learn more about engineering and the artificer techniques, many classes are held in that location. So please be on the lookout, and if you are interested in the engineering and sciences, this may also be a point of interest. They then kind of just, as you're kind of reaching the kind of coming down from the top of the Ferris wheel, you just kind of see yourself starting to be lowered. Within the city are various entertainment districts, as well as hotels. In the general location, yonder, it kind of points in a general direction, that is where you'll find a series of eatery and rest, a series of places you may eat and find rest. The most popular area, our popular restaurant, is the Snowball, which is known for its snowy and wonderland type atmosphere. The best known location for rest and relaxation, as well as people to sleep and enjoy themselves, is known as the actually pull it up here is known as the Caravan. As the Ferris Wheel starts to lower slower, kind of gets lower to a lower point. At this time, we are now starting to make our way lower to the point of exit. At this time, is there any questions you have for me?
Nope, not really.
Wonderful. Well, I've enjoyed my time here, and I hope you have as well. And I hope my demonstration of the city and the ride has been a fulfilling and a well-taught process. If you wish to visit any of these places, or wish to have more information, please visit our information kiosk in the middle of the festival. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, there's a little bit like a hum as the room kind of appears around you once more. The floor once again, as you see almost like a door-shaped fog kind of appears where you once entered.
Whew, I can't say I was particularly happy about the floor not being there.
Wait, do you say that out loud?
That was interesting.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh, I do apologize. It's for you to see the full scope of the city. I will make a note and let the creators know about your discomfort.
Oh no! I just didn't know what I was. I didn't know that that was going to happen. It's not a. Don't worry about it.
It's not a problem, just unexpected.
Very well. In either case, please exit through the exit now, as the next people must enter. Yeah, go ahead.
What was the ride looking like from the outside?
This looks like a standard Ferris wheel.
I must have a great time, huh? Like y'all just went up and around. This looks just fine to me.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Looks unsettling.
Nothing.
Alright.
It was informative.
Billy's gonna start coming down a little bit, and he's like, "I missed you guys."
Yeah, I don't know what happened to you though, but the rabbit, something wrong with him.
I guess
He probably ate a mushroom or something.
Oh yeah, he was. I think he ate one before we went on the teacup thing. Anyway,
The same mushrooms I just ate.
He's gonna.
Oh,
But Billy smiles big, and he's gonna go, "Yeah."
Crap.
Bug, you're starting to see a lot of interesting colors around you.
Oh boy, I think I did too many flips today, guys. And I did too many flips.
do you guys want to find a place to stay for the night then?
I think we should. These guys are starting to look a little
Iffy.
yeah.
Okay.
I guess take me somewhere that goes now.
I pick up Papali because he doesn't look like he's in any condition to walk.
Okay, easy enough. Go ahead and you manage to make your way you kind of pick them up. You kind of start walking. I take it you're heading towards the caravan.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, that was the place pointed out to you, so I figured that's probably a place to know to you. Of course, you could always look for somewhere else, but there's that. All right. So as you kind of walk that direction, you do see a number of no places you can stay, but the one pointed out to you, the caravan, kind of stands out above the rest, as it is a well-structured building, made of stone. The outside is actually well decorated with potted plants and various flowers and other decoration. And you do see someone out there kind of like sweeping like what looks to be a front porch. And as you approach and start to enter, like, oh, welcome to the caravan. Are you here to stay the night?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Probably a few nights.
Yeah,
That's-
probably.
Wonderful. Oh, come on in, and we'll go ahead and find your room. Come on. And she kind of walks in. So, as you walk in, you do see that there are a line of like benches and tables lined up. Probably various people kind of eating already. Probably having like a light lunch as they stay there. As you kind of approach the counter, the sort of which you could probably presume is the owner of the establishment of kind of the caravan, kind of opens up the side because it's kind of like you would with the bar, and kind of closes behind her. And she's like, "All right, so how many rooms is it for?"
I guess we don't know if Melody's gonna be coming back.
She's good. She with her family.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
One or two would probably be for
Well,
us.
probably-
Would that make sense?
I think 2, because there's. Well, if Melody comes back, there's gonna be like 6 of us.
Okay, so I presume 2 rooms. And are you all with the tournament or just spectators?
We're at the tournament.
Okay, what are your
Tournament.
names?
Bjorn.
Carlson?
Oh, the flying wolf.
She
You
got,
just bug.
He's flying, all right.
The rabbit formerly known as Papilli.
and she kind of looks at the book. As each of your name, there's like a light glow on the book. She kind of nods, like, okay, you are all registered for the tournament. Kind of closes the book. Okay. In that case, you do get a discount on your rooms. What is normally a gold a night will be actually 5 silver.
All right. I'll give her a gold piece.
Not bad.
Wonderful. So I guess we'll go night to night for your expenses. It does cover any services, and you do get breakfast for free.
You said breakfast
All
free?
Yes, you get 1 plate.
Oh,
And she kind
all right.
of like looks at the bear, like 1 plate of food for free at breakfast.
Okay. Sadness.
Papilli reaches into his thing as best as he can. Hopefully he's only throwing a couple gold coins at her. It's just like, he's a growing boy. He needs to eat.
I will prepare an extra food just for him then.
Yay! Thanks, Papilli.
And he kind of semi lays his head down.
Is he gonna be okay? Should I get our medic, our doctor that's in the house?
No, he's usually fine. I think he just needs a nap.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
If there's any sort of issues, let me know and I'll get some medicine for you.
But Billy wants to turn his head and look her straight at her. He's gonna look her dead in the eyes and tell her, I suffer from an incurable ailment. It is life.
Just kind of blinks for a second
Take
at
some of
that.
that medicine.
You know, that's a little too real
What
right
type
now.
of medicine?
Anyway, your
The
room is
rabbit don't want the medicine. I take it.
just gonna gingerly hand you the keys. Please don't wreck my rooms. Enjoy your night.
Thank you.
And you go ahead and are you in each rooms. Is there anything you wish to do before you kind of sleep for the night?
Are we sleeping for the night or
Make
just
sure
taking
to
a little rest before we go for some supper? Says the bear with that just ate 62 pies.
62 small pies.
They were small.
Okay.
Oh, it could probably eat.
I will say, for the sake of brevity, you go ahead and have supper. Supper.
No, we suffer. No.
You must suffer. Go
Is it
ahead.
because of me? I'm sorry.
Yes, and you. No. So you go ahead, eat your meal, and night falls upon Trapperton. You all go ahead, go to bed, and sleep for the night. Lutho.
Yeah.
Make me a wisdom save, please.
That button. There's a number.
11. Perfect. As you go ahead, kind of rest for the night, you are suddenly woken up. I can speak, guys. I swear to God. You're
You can
woken
do the
up.
thing.
I can do the thing. You're woken up in the middle of the night,
Wake up.
and you kind of sit up in your bed, and instantly you feel something's off. Who are sleeping with you is still asleep. Either Bjorn, whoever it may be, they're still dead asleep. But something's woken you up. You're not sure what or why.
I blink and turn on my dark vision. My called Eyes of the Abyss or Devil Sight.
Funny enough, yeah, your room was surprisingly dark. And as you turn on your eyes, you kind of look around and you realize you're now does it prevent magical darkness?
It sees through it. Yeah, this one does.
Okay, you realize by opening your eyes and looking around, you can tell the darkness that was in this room is indeed magical. And looking around, you're able to see everything. Do you get out of the bed?
Yes.
You stand out of bed and kind of look around. And as you do, you kind of look at the door. You don't see anything there.
I will do it quietly, I think.
Okay, yeah, quietly. Just don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
But as you do, look at the door, nothing there. Look at the closet you kind of had, desk. Don't even see anything there, but as you do, you kind of turn your head to the window and you watch as the window is a pure black, except for two yellow glowing eyes looking right back at you.
Okay.
They seem to squint a little bit as you look right at it. And as you look, you see like there's a little bit of like a movement, and the window seems to shake for a little bit, but you see like a glow kind of pop up, like something's blocking the shadow. And as you continue to look at this, the shadow continues to glare at you before kind of almost like a voice in your head, like, one protected by the dove, is it? How interesting. How interesting. Haven't seen one of those in a while. You say anything?
Protected by the dove, you say?
Yes.
Indeed. Indeed I am. What, I'm so mad at it sometimes. What brings you to, what brings your presence here, oh Dark One?
I sense the energy, I sense the lights. I'm here to snuff out the lights. No one likes the lights. I don't like your lights.
I can feel like at this moment you're gonna be like, "Shut up!" and throws a pillow.
All right, don't ruin the moment here.
That's the whole point, though. I understand, but
while you may be scared of the light, I am not scared of you. That's all right. You may not like my light, but I will bring it forth anyways. And I think I will send you off with a warning. I guess try to inch towards the window, or I guess like just walk. I'm just gonna walk towards the window. I mean, it's closed.
As you kind of walk towards it, it is closed. You watch as it kind of moves and kind of slams against the window again. You see that light kind of hover in front of it as it kind of squints in your direction again.
I'll keep walking on like I see now my purpose in this town. I will be watching for you, and obviously your darkness will have no effect on me, my friends.
We'll see about that, little dove. Till then, I'll be watching. You watch as, like, with almost like a fog, shadow disappears, almost like a smoke, and the moonlight finally comes through the window as the return of sound, like crickets in the night, and the sound of like a breeze against the window returns. That magical darkness is gone. You kind of can feel it, but that that dark sense still kind of remains.
Yeah, I think I want to deactivate the Eldritch, and then I want to I guess just hold in my hand phone call. Hold on. I want to cast light in my hand and bring a little light to the room and just give it a hug.
Yeah, easy enough. Manage to light up the room, and as you kind of bring light to the room, and the night continues to go on, at least you realize that perhaps there's a lot more going on than just a tournament, as we'll go ahead and end our session there for today.
Yes, I will hold that light for a little bit longer. Thank Woja for their protection. And I think I need further pray. Give me, myself, and my party friends the strength to embrace whatever is about to happen. That is dark.
All right. Okay. Well, like I said, we're gonna end our session there for today. As tomorrow in game time will be the tournament, and yeah, it's gonna be good, fun, happy times. I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
All right. Well done, guys. Well done. A little bit of a more calming, relaxing session today. Before the shit really hits the fan. And yeah, I'm
Squirrel
excited.
was not happy. Squirrel was not happy. Oh,
That was a pissed off squirrel.
Bug
He was
still
pretty
did
far
not
at the
Take
start,
fall
so-
damage.
Oh fuck. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording. Okay, there we go.